let's try and now
Yeah.
extract from the particular and make some claims about the universal, because so many of us have experienced this. What happened and how did you get through this? And I'm hoping that in you sharing your story that we can learn something about our lives.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I mean, first of all, I'd say not always, but by and large, when we grow in significant ways and grow, especially in awareness and grow in the openness of our hearts, it often seems to be the result of some significant suffering. Very often people who get into, um, these territories of healing and of discovery and personal expansion or exploration, it's when they've been through something really challenging that they're precipitated into that journey. Could be a catastrophic loss. It could be a really difficult divorce, or a terrible illness. Significant diagnosis. Lots of things might cause it, or a loved one getting into some really difficult, dark place that there's no easy way out of. It often it's those times that make us seek out more and want to recalibrate our understanding of being alive. So I think, of course, it's not always a happy ending because, sometimes people just have a really difficult time and they don't get launched into a new kind of growth. They may just not make it, or they just don't go that way. We can also have a tendency to tighten and constrict and close up. And it may take some very careful and long practice of whatever kind to gradually trust enough to begin to open a little bit more. But so there can very significantly be a silver lining, to the dark clouds that we all get. That's one thing. And another thing that, in my own case, the critical piece in the long run was getting a practice, getting a thing I did every day, come rain or shine, like it or not, of meditating. It was the being still. I started with TM, by the way, just like you. And, that discipline every day. And when I learned it, it was like, if you don't do it twice a day for 20 minutes, don't bother. Because that's our recipe, that's our formula. And if you don't do that, you're not doing it. So I was religious about it. I just did it every day, morning, evening, 20 minutes. And it really had a massive impact on my nervous system.